Hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick overview video for this week. And I also wanted to return to the literacy narrative for a moment because we will be working on it for another couple of weeks, another 2 weeks actually. So first of all, for week 3, we have this viewing. We have a quick viewing on rhetoric and the critical reading strategy, asking questions. We will be reading How Helen Keller Learned to Talk, or we will be watching a video on that. How boredom can lead to your most brilliant ideas. And then there are these readings, which include the Helen Keller reading, the Adichie reading, the Commons reading, and the Morose reading. So with all of that, as a reminder, make sure your initial posts are posted to Blackboard, or not Blackboard, but Discord on Thursday around 7 p.m. And then your minimum replies are due on Saturday at 7, but you can keep talking after. There's no problem there. If you want to keep talking to your peers through Sunday, that's totally welcome. Um, Many of you were getting a little hung up on the literacy narrative, um, insofar as you were uncertain about due dates and maybe somewhere to start or how to continue with your drafting. So there is a blanket extension on last week's work that spans until this coming Sunday. Today's the 2nd. This coming Sunday will be the 9th. So any work that you didn't get to finish last week, you can finish and submit sometime before the 9th at 11:59. The first draft should be around, like, in the ballpark of at least 500 words. You can go over if you want to. Um, Bear in mind that you may want to save some of that energy and time for allotting to revisions after your first draft, but you can put as much time into it as you would like. That's totally fine. Um, but your final draft has to be different than your first draft. You have your first draft, and then you continue developing that first draft, and you rework it wherever you need to add time. You might move some things around or add to or subtract from. It's really just working with the text that you've already written and helping develop and grow it. So there is that. The final draft will be due on Sunday, the 16th of February, and that is 2 weeks from now. So there is some time. You have the rest of this week if you need it to continue working on the first draft, but make sure you give yourself time to revise and don't let yourself get behind just because there's some extra time to work on it. I don't recommend taking a break from working necessarily unless you need a break because you don't want your other stuff for this week to pile up. So there is that. So far as reflections are concerned, um, we may wait until after our literacy narratives to do the reflection after the final draft is completed so we can look back on everything we've done with our work and how we've developed it. So that is what the timeline looks like for this. Um, if you're having problems getting started with your literacy narrative, we can meet at some point. Office hours are open on every Monday, and there will be a link posted this week so you guys know how to access it a bit more easily. I can add an office hours thing here on the left-hand side so you guys can find it a bit easier. But that is all for this, I'm pretty sure. If you have any questions, though, send me an email or reach out to me on Discord and I'll reply to you as soon as I can. I feel like I'm missing something. It's very important. Well, if I remember it, I'll just send an announcement out. Um, so this week, just continue drafting and working with your stuff. Make sure you get your discussions posted around the time that they're due. And oh yes, if you do need to meet, we don't necessarily have to meet during my set office hours. If those times are impossible, we can meet on another day. We just have to work around each other's schedules and figure out a time and day that works best for both of us so we can meet over Zoom. But that is all. I hope you guys are having a good day, and I will talk to you all soon.